What's up, dudes? Lady dudes, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today I'm doing a top 5 video that I'm really excited about, and really the whole basis of the video is what I'm excited about because the video is pretty much the top 5 things that I am excited about uh, and what I think is going to make 2019 a really good year for Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole. So yeah, as you can see, we got a little tiny baby Savage Strike box right over there. Um, and that kind of starts off number 5. So, starting with number 5, we have some really good sets, seemingly really good sets, like on the horizon so far. I mean, we don't know all the information about all the sets, but so far, so good. I feel like in 2018 we had multiple sets where they were just kind of like, meh. I'm thinking, it makes me think of like Extreme Force. It makes me think of like Flames of Destruction. And there were cards, I mean, every set's going to have some cards that are good. But overall, those like couple sets, like most of the sets we had in 2018 just kind of felt underwhelming. Like there was some good stuff there, the Nightmares and Flames of Destruction, a couple cards in Extreme Forces. But for the overall, I felt those sets were a bit underwhelming. I felt Soul Fusion was okay, but we have some really good looking sets. Savage Strike starts it off. We still don't know all the cards for the set yet, I don't believe. But even what we do have out so far looks really good. We have the new hand trap, that Link monster hand trap, the Phantasm Dragon thing that can like stop all extra link, like pretty much just tries to stop your opponent from extra linking or linking in general, I guess, because you get so many draws off of it. But yeah, so Savage Strike looks really good so far. Dual Power is another set that looks really, really good. A lot of people are excited for this set, including myself. Pretty much Dual Power has all the reprints we should ever need. So really good reprints. We have some really nice Link Vrains and Link Vrains Pack 2 imports coming in this set as well. Some Link monsters that aren't even from theirs, like Security Dragon, which is a really nice addition. And yeah, this set just looks really, really cool so far. So that's another one. And then also Dark Neostorm as well coming in after that, where we got all of the Destiny Hero support that actually looks like it could make Destiny Heroes, kind of like an interesting rogue option, and some other stuff. So this set looks really cool as well. And you can't even discount was it Infinity Chasers, the deck build pack. We don't have a lot of information about that. We've only had like 3 cards revealed so far, but those 3 look really cool. Anyway, we're going to move to number 4 here, and number 4 kind of goes with Infinity Chasers, where I think a lot of the new archetypes are really exciting, and that's what this is. Number 4 is just new archetypes look pretty cool and interesting. Starting with Witchcraft here, she's one of the Infinity Chaser ones. We don't have any card effects revealed. This obviously is probably a monster, but we don't really know anything yet, but it looks really cool. I mean, anything with like cute anime girls is going to do well in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully it holds up competitively, or at least does some cool things to at least be rogue. We'll see, though. Another one there is Salamangreat. And I know Salamangreat does have some cards in 2018. Technically, you could play them in 2018, but they were not good. We needed this structure deck, and we need some of the cards that come out in Savage Strike, I believe, to really make this deck playable. And so I almost don't even consider it a deck until it's playable like that. So we're going to get that, and we've already seen in the OCG, Salamangreats tore it up so far since the beginning of 2019. And we'll see. Hopefully they can be a really cool deck in our format as well. There. And then the other one, like Evil Eye, is the other big one. We do have 3 cards revealed. They are, I wouldn't say they're like obscenely broken, but it deals with equip spells. It looks really cool. We won't know how good the archetype is until we see more cards get revealed for them, but they look really, really interesting so far. So for these reasons, this is number 4. Really excited for these new decks to come out. There. For number 3, we've got a lot of these new sets coming out. And I know this kind of deals with, excited for the new sets. These cards are in the new sets, but this is more specific. I'm just more, because when you see, like, you're excited for the sets, it makes you feel good that maybe Konami's just learning more about, like, how to make good sets currently. And hopefully all the sets they release this year are more or less good sets. And same thing with this is we keep seeing more and more than we saw last year for sure, is like older archetype support. And not just older archetype support, but good older archetype support. We see Madolche Pudding Sis, this new monster here. This card is absolutely busted. This is the best card in the entire archetype. Like it will be when it comes out. I believe. Like it literally makes like cards that were like maybe a +1, makes them like +3s. It's like insane what this card does for the archetype. So there's this. This card's like insane. Madolche's. We saw the new Destiny Hero stuff. I talked about it just a second ago about Dark Neostorm. We're gonna see a ton of really good, not just oh it's cool. It's like good. It's good support. It actually makes these decks way better. So this is another example right here, an actual solid hero link monster. Fucking extra hero, fucking Dread Decimator, get the fuck out of here. That card is some garbo. And then another example here is Link Vrains Pack. I mean, we don't have Link Vrains Pack, that's obviously an OCG set, but they do and they will import all the Link monsters that come out in their Link Vrains Pack into our sets, so we will get these. I mean, we don't know when exactly Max is coming out and some of the other Link Vrains Pack Link monsters, but we're gonna get them eventually. You have to assume, and we're gonna get a good amount this year. I'm assuming we got like what 15 last year, something like that. So they'll come. They won't come as fast as all in one pack, but you know we're gonna get them, and a lot of them are pretty solid. And that's the whole aim of Link Vrains Pack 2, is just to give older archetypes a way to play in the new age, in the new day with Links and Master Rules 4 and stuff. So really excited for a lot of these Link monsters to come out. A lot of them, a good handful of them I'm really excited about. And a lot of them I still want, because I want those decks to be better. Because why not? Because I don't play them, but other people play them, and that gets them hype. And when everybody's hype, I feel like it just makes for like a better atmosphere for everybody who plays the game. So really excited overall for more support for older archetypes. Number 2 is reprints / budget players rejoice. So far, literally this just pertains to dual power so far, but it looks like reprints are looking pretty solid. And if you are a budget player and you sat there and you said like I didn't get Ash Blossom when it fell down to like $12 and then it went back up to 30, slowly but surely went back up to 30, and now you're kind of like, I still don't want to, I can't drop 30 on a playset, like 90 on a playset, that's still rough. Or God forbid you play, maybe you're a budget player, plays Altergeist and you really want Impermanence. Look no further than Dual Power, because Dual Power has one an Ash Blossom reprint, a Ghost Reaper, a Ghost Ogre, and a Ghost Bell reprint. Reprints all the Ghost Girls, so those are like 4 of the best hand traps. Like the only other one would be like that may like a hand trap may be nice is like Droll, but Droll's not even that bad. So I don't know. But then Impermanence as well. Impermanence, a card that like has not really dropped below 80 very far, if it has, since it came out, and that's a 3 of in certain decks. So that's 250 pretty much on any playset of Impermanence, and we're seeing a reprint of that. Hopefully that drops a significant amount. And listen, you're going to hear people speculate, short prints. Yeah, there's a good chance there's going to be short prints, but even with short prints, you're still going to see these cards drop. They just are. It's a lower rarity than Secret Rare, because they're all the whole set I believe is ultra rare, the entire set. So it's going to be lower rarity. If it gets short printed, I don't think it would be short printed to the extent it was when it first came out in Flames of Destruction. So I think there will still be more quantity coming to the market, and I think it should drop a good significant amount. Where hopefully, if you're a budget player, this could be the drop that you've been waiting for to actually slide into Impermanence. So really excited for that. And also like cards like Evenly Matched, where cards that we evenly match, a card that we saw get a reprint, it was short printed and it didn't drop as much as people had hoped. It's still like what, $20-$30, somewhere in there. And hopefully this printing, I believe the new one was still a secret rare, right? I think it's been printed twice and they're both secrets. I may be wrong on that, but this is an ultra, so this could be a lower rarity for it as well. and hopefully just bring it under $20, and that could be what you're waiting for to really bolster up like your side deck if you play like a going first deck and you struggle going second. This could be a huge card to help. But yeah, these reprints look really nice. A lot of excitement for Dual Power. It looks like it could be the set of the year, but we'll see. I mean, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. We only know about like 20 cards so far, so we're still waiting on the whole, you know, other 2/3 of the set or whatever, however big the set is, something like that. But anyway, guys, we're going to jump into number one is formats. Future formats look really enticing, honestly. So this picture specifically is from a tournament from like the 23rd to the, I guess this is all tournaments, I guess, that happened between the 23rd and the 30th in the OCG. So this isn't our format, but a lot of times the OCG can be used as a good utensil to kind of foresee what we could possibly have in our format in the future. And what we see here is Salim taking up the most top cut slots, a good commanding amount there, which is solid. There's a nice new deck popping up out of nowhere. They recently hit Sky Striker on their ban list, so Sky Striker is falling off finally. I mean, we've seen Sky Striker at the top of our metagame for months, 6 months it feels like, I think. We see Thunder Dragons up there. We see Sub Terrors. They have Guru. We do not have Guru yet, but we don't know, you know, where it's got to come at some point, right? We got to imagine. But that's really cool that a flip deck is, you know, in that week was the 4th best deck in the game. That's crazy. Then we see Pure Thunder Dragons, Zephyros, and they don't show you which others are, but I remember seeing one of the tournaments where literally, I made a video on it, a quick little video on it, where literally it was like the top cut was like 6 Salamangreats, 4 Altergeist, 3 Thunder Dragons, something like that, and then like literally it was like 7 different decks had like one top cut slot out of top 32, and it was like really cool to see. It was just a super, just like spread out top cut, and that was so cool to see, where like you could play any deck, and as long as it's like kind of up there on that like upper tier kind of deck, a competitive tier, it can top. And that's really, really, I think, encouraging to see for any of these rogue players that like playing weird decks. I mean, one of my favorite decks is Ninjas, and I have more faith in Ninjas than a lot of other decks. People sleep on Ninjas. I'm still telling people they sleep on Ninjas too much, but still, that gives me hope for like those kind of decks, where if they hit the ceiling of our top decks, right, in the TCG right now, if they hit like Sky Striker, they hit Thunder Dragon, they don't necessarily have to kill them, but you know what I mean, to lower their ceiling, then the decks that were just underneath trying to claw at their heels, they just come down to that level, and everybody's can be like closer to that level. So that would be really, really cool to see, and I'm just really excited to see what kind of decks we see in our top cuts. You know, obviously I'm looking at our ban list that should be coming at the end of December, early February, somewhere around there. Hopefully that ban list will kind of lead us to a similar kind of format-ish to what the OCG has currently going on. That would be really cool. I don't know. I'm just really excited for that, and I just want to see what happens. I don't think it'll be exactly the same, because like I said, like Subterrors are off the map until Guru ever comes out, and some other decks too that we don't have that we're still missing cards for, you know, Needle Fiber, Cherubini type stuff, you know, and we have no idea when we're getting those. But those are the top 5 reasons why I think Yu-Gi-Oh is going to be really cool in 2019. Like, we had a good couple of bumps in 2018, but there's nothing on the horizon for 2019 that seems to be too detrimental, and it just looks like a lot of good right now. So hopefully we're just moving in the right direction. Firewall's gone, Goblin's gone, so I don't know. I'm really excited, guys, and I hope you are too. But I'm going to leave it off here. Let me know if I missed anything. If there's another reason, a 6th, 7th, 8th reason that you think that 2019 actually looks awesome. And yeah, let me know down below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm coming up with more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, deck profiles, news videos when good news comes out. I feel like it's been a minute since we got like actual hype news, since like Christmas almost. But I'm still staying on it, guys, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace. Oh, God. Oh, God.